everybody, it's me, Paigeofmaces, and welcome to the Anticlimactic second episode of the AirCon server. I thought I'd use this episode to just show you a brief bit of what I've done on the server and Spawn Village. I'm actually having to record the audio separately due to my mic being muted, and I really hope it's not muted now, which it isn't. Although I only realised it was muted until the last couple of minutes of the episode. So I'll hand you over to me from Monday at that point, but this is just showing you the farms, and that's my little shop that I've got there. And the sheep, I'll explain a little bit about them once So this is my apothecary shop. I sell dyes, bottles, potions and ingredients, and you can also rent the equipment for a fair price. And there's my sales assistant, Bob the Skull. So that's all the potions I've got in there at the moment. No one really comes and buys much, apart from Kinross and Ebby. She's left me a note because we had Paige. I took the 17 gunpowder you had in the chest. I left 17 pies in return, but will bring you the gunpowder after the New Year's event with interest. Ebby. She was making fireworks for our firework display, and I sold her a load already, and I had even more, so sold them to her too. I'm not quite sure who the iron is from. I'll have to ask next time I'm on there, and there's other people on there. So this is the little back room. This was my house before I moved away from the Spawn Village, and I even made myself a little bathroom with a shower and a small little bath. Apparently this is good water pressure from was the praise from a couple of the Americans on the server. No idea why they consider water pressure to be a good thing, just as long as it's hot is what I think is the more important thing. And that's just a little bit of supply stuff, just in case I happen to die in Spawn. At least I've got some sort of stuff to come back to. Sorry. Yeah, there's my little sign saying no creepers, seeing as I had so many creepers jumping on my head the minute I left the shop. And these are the sheep. I'm not quite sure which ones they are, but two of them, the original two, I brought back from a couple of biomes over that way. There was loads in the snow biome, but no in this Spawn, and I tried to go across the ocean to get some, and they all drowned on the way back. And they were so close. And that's my other little contribution to the Spawn Village, is the town clock. And here we have our random pile of signs that no one's really sure who started it, and we've just carried on. Not entirely sure who the signer is, but that is going to get massive. If it reaches the world height limit by the end of the year, that'll be absolutely hilarious. And here's all our little farms. There's most of this was designed by, I think, Anar and Ebby, and possibly Spook as well. And here's this took me forever to learn how to do properly, and I still can't do it now. I will constantly fall off waterfalls. And before I vanish into the portal, that's Spook's massive build. He's claimed the oceans as his, basically. And here we are in the Nether. Got the Nether fortress that way. All nice and safely blocked off from ghasts, apart from that little bit up there. Thankfully I think they can get in through that way. And here's some of Bob's cousins. I think Bob so far is the only Wither Skull anyone's got, and he will not be used as part of the Wither boss, I don't think, unless we really can't find a third one. In that case, I'll donate him to the cause for if we ever do fight the Wither. Sorry, Bob. And of course, Wither Skellies are notoriously tight and never drop anything good. Yeah, I can see what people say when they say that cobblestone is an incredibly ugly block, but then again, it goes quite well with the netherrack. This is the upstairs where most of the people's nether tunnels are. Although this bit came second to that little bit down below. Climbing up the long arse ladder. So far we're only off in two directions. There's nothing to the south, but there's Ebby and Anar's place to the east. Nothing to the north. We've also got the stronghold there. And then we've got all the mushrooms, we've got the library. And I think Kinross's base is out that way as well. I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm not going to travel down there at all, just because that's incredibly long way to go, and we don't have rails here just yet. I've no idea why there are still mushrooms in the nether. Maybe that's if anyone wants to take one with them to the overworld. And back down the ladder again. And then we're off to my place. Just for confirmation, yes, my Minecraft name is Madakami and my YouTube name is Paigeofmaces, but mostly people refer to me as Paige on there, occasionally Madakami, but we are one and the same. I'm not enclosed due to engineering work. English people, especially Londoners, will probably be able to tell what my nether tunnel is based on. As you see that nearly every weekend, sometimes during the week, when you're travelling on the tube. And just down off that way, off the other way, is the zombie XP farm. And here we have my little ticket office area for my nether tunnel. I thought I'd make it look like the tube, just because I'm the only Londoner on the server, I think. I'm not sure where Tim lives. Digitillery, I mean. Yeah, and I've got got some chickens in here just because there's stuff living in the tube. We've got mice, but we don't have mice in Minecraft, and don't think bats will ever spawn in the nether. So I went with chickens, because they can be somewhat useful if ever I'm hungry while travelling. So this is the basic setup for the station. Not sure what I'm going to name this one, because the one closer to my house does have a name. So I'm not entirely sure who's tunnelled that out. Everyone says it could have been me because my pick is an absolute beast. It's efficiency 5. But even I don't think I could knock all that through and not notice. And I can't ask anyone about it because there was no one on when I recorded this. So it's a bit hard with coming up for things to say when my original commentary wasn't exactly scintillating, just because I was completely knackered from the recording that I did the day before that. Because I recorded this after doing the massively over-the-top Fate Undiscovered Realms video, and I was just really tired recording this and feeling a bit more awake now. Although we had our big server New Year's Eve event, even though it's not technically New Year's Eve anymore. And this is the end of it. This is nearly almost done. I just need to put a couple more signs up. And no, this is not the station that I live closest to. This is just, well, it's quite a dear station to my heart. I go there once a month to see some incredibly funny guys do improv comedy. They're the group I saw at the Fringe. That's more or less the only place I tend to travel to, just because I don't get out very much. And here we are, my little place. I discovered this quite by accident because I said that I'd go circumnavigate the island, continent that Spawn is on, just to see how big it was. And that's the server flower, the forget-me-not, because when I was drawing our commemorative photo, I was also reading up on the language of flowers, and I thought forget-me-not was quite appropriate, as it's a promise to obviously never forget people, even though the proper thing for it symbolises true love. It's true friendship, I guess. That's a kind of love. And here's my little place. This was all, apart from the kitchen, this was all originally there. I just filled in the front a little bit just to make it less creeper, to fortify it against creepers, and it didn't really work. That's why there's bits of cobblestone there, because they exploded it. Also, I don't have a door because because two zombies came in at different times and tried to kill me with the front door when the server was unknowingly set to hard mode. It's just a pressure plate and a gate, and there is the current only tamed dog on the server. I have a tendency to find things on here. I'm basically the finding person. I keep finding lots of spawners. I've found a jungle temple and a desert temple, although I discovered that after filming this, and also discovered the only dogs. So this is a little bit that I added on separately just to widen things out and have room. There's my jukebox. There's my bedroom. Just trying to keep it nice and simple with my glowstone. Still have trouble getting through doors. Yes, this is my little place. Got various pictures up of things, and mostly they're things that I've obtained from skeletons and things. I'm still trying to get up there. I keep ender pearling up there and just missing and landing on the floor. I want to see what's up there, because it looks like there could be a small holiday area that I could possibly use as a storage space, because my cave is quite small and I don't want to tunnel into the floor. And here is my future site for my giant mushroom farm. Thing is, it's dark enough, and I can probably dig down a little bit more, block off an entrance maybe. Not entirely sure. I just need to get either either borrow a silk touch shovel or ask if anyone's got any mycelium, or as I call it, mushroom dirt. Also got a little herd of free-range pigs over there, although you won't see them. Oh yeah, there's a couple. Oh yeah, I completely forgot that I came over here. Derp. So here's all my free-range pigs. Just to stop overbreeding, I occasionally come over and cull them after breeding them. Those chickens weren't there either. I brought them with me. I let off a couple in the nether, and then they all lemminged when I accidentally broke through into the nether fortress, and they all decided to jump off. Oh, yep. There was a cut, and this is when I started coming to the stronghold. That's the way to, and the sandstone ways to an Arzenebes, and this is the way to the stronghold with really cool little lava lights. and I think I'll be handing you over to Monday Me in a second. So I will just preemptively say TTFN, and my commentary will start up.
Show you sort of what the how
second.
everyday life was around the server. This is all my precious stuff. This is what I got for Christmas from Bizarre Jelly. I'll explain that at a later video. But she got everyone fireworks, or made everyone fireworks for Christmas. This journey still always does fill me with dread because I really don't want an Enderman to appear on the tracks and knock me off. No, I guess that nullifies that happening. Here we are in the Anarian Enderpearl and Enchantment production facility. The Ebian branch of mushrooms, of which there are tons. And here we have the library that Kinross showed in his last episode. Right, so maybe I won't put it here. I'll stick it. I'll find somewhere to stick it. All quite short and claustrophobic in here. No, it's not tall enough in here. I think I'll put it maybe by the portal. Hopefully Enderman won't steal the blocks. I don't know if they can steal wool or not. Certainly never seen them holding it. Be interesting to see. And I get there before before the cart does. Oh god. The terror of building in the end. Okay, just here looks a good place as any. I can stick it against the obsidian towers even. And there we go, just some yellow wool. Drat. And plop, there we are. Nice little simple thing. Quite pretty. Really careful not to look at... Why is that Enderman mad when there's no one around? And I haven't even looked at him. Mysterious. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. That nearly ended in disaster. I'm getting out of here. And here I am back in my bedroom. But anyway, I think that's it for now. Have a... You after my steak? I think I did actually feed him some. There you go, one more. I can get loads. And have loads of pork chops, but I think that's enough for now. I'll add the somewhat anticlimactic tree burning video to the end of this. I'm Paigeofmaces, TTFN. Hello, and we're burning down the tree. Oh my god!
Haha, you're on fire.
Oh my god, how the hell did that happen so fast?
We're on hard difficulty, and fire spread has been boosted.
So I missed that. Brilliant.
I had a pretty good view, but I didn't record it.
I just literally started recording a second ago. That went up ridiculously quickly.
That's how it goes.
Damn it all.
Gonna snack those lamps.
Still a few stragglers.
you can record those burning, you know?
Fire, so pretty.
I'm gonna save you. No. 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 Oh.
Well, that was somewhat anticlimactic and disappointing.
Well, difficult and hard means bye-bye tree. And stuff. And things such as those.
Ooh. Well, I'll guess I'll stop recording then.